let's dive into the assignment for this week's project and talk about some of the details that we're going to look at with your competitors. First up, you're going to dig into their website and check out their site structure. What products or services or programs are they selling? And how are they packaged? How are they priced? What other revenue streams do they have? Do they have discounts, free trials, deals, affiliation programs? Are they partnering with other businesses? How do you get in contact with them? How do they get in contact with you? Do they have an opt-in pop-up? How are they engaging their audience? Do they offer any kind of community participation with their audience? Do they have like a social media group? Do they have like IRL networking events? How much information about their mission and team do they provide? What kind of information do they provide about their company? This is a good one. Do they include any legal disclaimers on their website? You should probably look at this. Do they have terms of service? What policies have they included? What copyright information do they have? This is like a really good cheat sheet for what you should be having on yours. Did they provide testimonials or reviews? Do they have any surveys or forms? What links do they have on their website? Do they offer any search tools? What other information or functions does their site offer? What's in their navigation menu? How user-friendly is it? Is it clunky or is it seamless? Okay, what ideas will you borrow from this site? And what would you do differently? Okay, next up in your competitive analysis, let's look at their aesthetics. How is the site composed visually? What is the spatial layout? Does it feel kind of tight and like there's a lot going on, or does it feel spacious? How is it organized? What do you like about it? What feels intuitive and easy to follow? And does anything feel kind of clunky? What's the vibe of the site? And how do they communicate that vibe through design and color and spacing and font and imagery? How are they communicating their brand with aesthetic details? What's the tone of the copywriting? How does it feel? Now let's get into the images and video. What does this content tell you about who their ideal audience is? What aesthetic details will you borrow from the site? What smart choices did they make? And what would you do differently? Okay, at this point, I just want you to stop and take a breath, because when you're looking at other people's work, it can start to feel intimidating. But you really don't need to have all their bells and whistles. It's much better to just start small and simple, but start and then build as you go. So don't get caught up in the perfectionism, but take notes on what you want to use in the future.